Shot and scores. Has the puck, shoots it, and he scores.
The Hornets, the cream of the crop of the Mini Hockey League. Season 1, MHL champions, seemingly untouchable, taking out the Wombats with the very best center in the league scoring the most points. All of that came crumbling down to that very same team in the HB Wombats, eliminating them in Game 3 of the semifinal round. While they didn't win the MHL Season 2 championship, they did vastly improve on all of their players being able to get their center the puck easier. This made them much more of a force, and today we're going to look at how all the players contributed to number 19's success. To understand what makes the Hornets offense so successful, let's take a look at where they place their hands. They place their left hand on the top players and their right hand on the bottom players. The main advantage of this is simplicity. This creates a very simple north to south offense that allows the hands to be switched and players to never be missed. This is how they utilize their strategy in offense. They take both of their wingers and they constantly move the puck forwards and backwards around the net in the attempts to get the defenseman moving forward and backwards and completely out of position with hands continually being moved by the opponent. It also isolates certain players out of the play so the Hornets have more passing lanes to make it through and get to number 19. They also utilize their defensemen by being very patient with their passes, and they look for lanes when defensive players are out of position so they can find their lane and number 19 can do his damage as he does. These are the main strategies that the Hornets do, so let's break them down in game and take a look at how they succeed. Let's take a look at an example of how the Hornets were able to confuse the Flying Puck's defenseman. Now, as you can see here, the left wing is going to be ringing this puck around the backside of the net to the waiting winger on the right side. This is because the Hornets are able to use their hands and move them very quickly. Now, you can see the defenseman was down low. He's forced to move high to low and continue switching. This is eventually going to open up a lane, confusing number 36 as to where the pass or shot is going to come from, allowing number 19 to get a perfect pass from number 9 and absolutely snipe the thing. Now, as you can see, 36 looks confused, and the hesitation back down low is what allows number 9 to get this pass through to number 19, who scores a great goal. Now let's take a look at a play where the Hornets defensemen are able to read the defense and pass the puck forward. Now as you can see, the top defenseman is too far back and the bottom defenseman is facing the wrong way. This is going to create a center lane drive for this puck to get right to number 19, right down Main Street with no issues whatsoever. Now as the play goes on, a little turnover here and a strip by number 8 pops it up. Unfortunately, it does bounce off the defenseman, but it still gets to its target. Now, number 19 is an elite scorer, and on his backhand, he's much more dangerous because he can shoot this thing far side or near side. This causes the goalie to attempt to make a play, and even still going the proper way, the goalie is not able to get over in time. Now, this pass does get deflected, but a lot of the times it goes straight to number 19. This is how the defensemen are able to utilize this pass and create a lot of scoring chances for the Hornets to take advantage of. While the Hornets definitely do have the best offense in the MHL, without a doubt, this is not the best team in the MHL at the moment. Maybe with a little bit of help defensively and a new hand structure, they might be able to get there, or if the league just suddenly stops playing defense. But overall, this team is not balanced enough to win another MHL Cup, in my opinion. But maybe this next season, they'll get their defense down just like that, score some goals, and play a little bit tighter game. But as for that, the Hornets, still a very fun team to watch. Be looking forward to see how well they do in MHL Season 3.